I'm here to state that Costa Mesa is not a sanctuary city.
Costa Mesa will not be a sanctuary city for illegal immigration. The mayor wants his police to take a page out of Arizona's handbook.
This is Alabama. We speak English. If you want to live here, learn it.
He's running for governor, and if you want to live in his state, you'd better learn English.
Maybe it's the business.
Get ready for the wind and get ready for the Filter forecast. All the stories people are talking about and everything you need to know right now on The Filter. Off the top, our Filter Forefront. Our top topics of the day, including when you come home after a long day, who would you rather talk to? Your spouse or your dog? But we'll begin with this. So who else wants to boycott the Grand Canyon State? Well, San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom says boycott Arizona. Today, Sacramento Mayor Kevin Johnson, a former member of the Phoenix Suns whose jersey hangs inside the arena the Suns play in, says boycott Arizona. California Senate President Pro Tem Daniel Steinberg says we should cut ties with Arizona. Online, some people are calling for a boycott of Arizona iced tea. I, for one, will not boycott Arizona iced tea. You want to know why? Is it because of its great taste? Because it goes down smooth? No. I will not boycott Arizona iced tea because it's made in Lake Success, New York. Now, while protests continued in Los Angeles today, 3 states, Texas, Utah, and Ohio, are considering laws similar to Arizona's. How about this idea? Alan Mansour, the mayor of Costa Mesa, believes if an illegal immigrant commits a crime, they should be deported. He wants his police to check the citizenship of anyone pulled over, and he wants to make sure people working in his city are not illegal immigrants. If so, they're gone. Our contributors tonight, civil rights attorney and radio talk show host Leo Terrell, and activist and television producer Melissa Rivers. Our pictures are furnished by Skype. And Melissa, I'll start with you. If you don't like the Arizona law, how about the Costa Mesa idea? If you're pulled over or stopped for doing something wrong, we're checking your citizenship, and if you don't belong, you're out.
You know, I have a lot of problems with this whole Arizona concept. On Saturday Night Live last week, and they were talking about it, and they said, you know, isn't show me your papers like the fastest calling card? Which I thought was so accurate. I do feel, however, if you commit a violent crime in this country and you're illegal, you should be deported. If you want to come here and participate, that's great. I do not think we should be racial profiling. People should not be pulled over to ask for their papers. But if someone is arrested, or pulled over for a legitimate crime, yes, then I think we should be able to ask. But those are the only circumstances, not for speeding, not for anything minor. But if you're arrested for a violent crime, we should be able to ask.
And if you ask, and in fact you did, you should be deported if you don't have the papers. That's what the mayor of Costa Mesa is saying. What do you think about that?
I think one of the biggest problems we have in crime is the fact that we have enough crime with people who are here legally. Like, you know, we don't need to take on the crime of the rest of the world. If you are an illegal alien and you commit a violent crime, we have every right to know. And yes, at that point, you should be deported. If you've committed a violent crime, absolutely. Nonviolent crimes is a whole different story.
Leo, what do you think?
I don't disagree with Melissa at all. The problem here, Fred, is very simple. This is not designed to eliminate illegal immigration. If you wanted to eliminate illegal immigration, you throw the employers in jail or you close down their business. This whole bill is designed for one thing, to divide this country. And mission accomplished. The Arizona law is dividing this country because it is nothing less than racial profiling. Every Hispanic American in this country should be afraid of laws like Arizona and what this mayor of Costa Mesa is proposing. One footnote, Fred, the mayor of Costa Mesa is running for office. What better way to get attention is to propose an idiotic law where someone could be stopped simply because of what they look like.
Okay, but what he is saying is if there is probable cause to stop you and we stop you and we realize you're not supposed to be here, then we should deport you.
Here's the point, Fred. My name is Jose Lopez. I make an illegal turn. I should be cited for the illegal turn. I should not be interrogated as to where I live. Am I an American citizen? And am I an illegal alien? Those questions are out of bounds. He was stopped for the ticket, for the motor vehicle citation, not for his ethnicity.
So you don't believe that the mayor's idea in Costa Mesa is going to fly?
No, I don't, and I believe it's politically motivated, and it's not designed to eliminate illegal immigration. It is designed to divide people and to give him 15 minutes of fame. He only has 15 seconds, not 15 minutes.
Okay. Let's
But
move on.
Leo, do
Well,
you
go ahead.
agree
Yes.
that if someone is picked up for a violent crime, we have the right to ask at that point?
I think if it's a violent crime, total background check, thumbs up, yes, yes, yes. But for a traffic stop, no.
No,
Violent
not
crime,
for a traffic
yes,
violation.
absolutely.
Well, so you're going to define what the crime is before we can check your papers, right?
Well, Fred,
So what you're saying, Melissa, is breaking the law. It's to what degree you break the law?
Well,
I mean-
again, violent crime. I mean, we all.
Well,
To what
and remember
degree?
what?
If
Well,
you
remember
are,
what they-
if you are. Go ahead, Leo.
Go ahead, Leo.
You're the
No,
law.
I will-
You're the
the-
law expert. I just have an opinion.
The distinction between the Arizona law and the Costa Mesa law is quite significant. The Arizona law, no crime is necessary. But Fred, I don't believe the idea in Costa Mesa to stop someone for a traffic ticket, like I said again, speeding, let's say 5 or 10 miles beyond the limit, is justification to ask for his whole background check. That wouldn't happen to you or me, but it's going to happen now simply because of the ethnicity of the individual.
Let me toss
Yeah,
this
and
out.
if you are tried and convicted of a violent crime, you're an illegal alien. You should not. You lost. Part of it is you've also lost the right to be here.
All right, but let me
I
ask you
agree.
this. If you're illegal, you're an illegal immigrant, an illegal alien, you're already illegal, correct?
But
Yes.
we don't have the right to walk up to someone on the street and say, "Show me your papers." I mean, I have no family on my father's side because of the Nazi occupation of Germany, and it's like we've come. What you're going to walk up and say, "Hi, you look like you might not belong here, so I'm going to give you here." Like they said on Saturday Night Live, which I thought was a brilliant line. It's the fascist calling card.
And Fred, let me point out one other point. You're right. You said the person's illegal. But in this country, after 9/11 and prior to that, if you were an illegal alien and you signed up for the military, guess what? You're put on the fast track for citizenship. So doesn't that make a unique situation? If you're okay if you join the military, you're on fast track for citizenship, but it's still illegal to be in this country. Now you figure that one out.
Well, you're okay if you want to contribute to
Right.
this country.
But you're
Fine.
still illegal. You're still illegal from the start.
But we're going to look at making you legal because you want to make a valuable contribution to this country.
See, I
And
think where a lot of this has gotten so bogged down and confusing is, and I'm not so much sure in Arizona, but I know in Texas, the crime rates along the border is so high, and it becomes a way to say, wait a minute, please don't even say please more. Stop committing crimes, violent crimes on our soil. And that's
remember
where this is really stemming from.
And remember, one other point, Fred, is the whole purpose is to curb illegal immigration. At the outset of my comments, I said, let's go after the employers. You don't hear that. You want them to go after the illegal aliens, but let's face it, the employers provide the economic incentive for these illegal aliens to show up. That's where you go after them. You want to cut off illegal immigration. Make sure you punish the employers for hiring them.
All right.
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
Okay, we're way.
Thank you, Melissa.
All right,
Leo, everyone thinks we're always going to disagree, and we usually agree.
All right, well, we're
Yeah,
going to
I
find
like
out.
her. I like her.
All right, we're way over, so we're going to speed through the next two here.